Career Guidance, Grade 11 Module 5, Rising Toward the Reality of My Dreams. This module is about helping the learners identify the skills and abilities that will help them determine the most realistic profession and career for them. The learners' knowledge of their skills and abilities will enable them to make career decisions that match their potentials and expertise. Facilitating the learner's skills assessment will aid them in making career choices that will empower them to maximize the available local and foreign opportunities after they exit from the senior high school curriculum. Time allotment, 90 minutes. Materials includes paper and pen, carton box/bowl, scissors, manila paper, colored paper/construction paper, copies of skills-based resume, copies of career progression sheet, and copies of self-assessment skills inventory. Note: you may use alternative resources or other similar materials if those above are not available. Objectives: at the end of this module, the learners are expected to 1. Identify the qualifications, abilities, and skills necessary in the preferred profession and vocation. 2. Make a decision about the preferred career. And 3. Share insights and experiences on the process of choosing the preferred profession or career. Motivation, 10 minutes. Note: check if learners were able to do their assignment of interviewing professionals. Ask some volunteers to share information they gathered, specifically on the qualifications required of the professions of the people they interviewed. Prior to the activity, prepare the following: 1. List of soft skills encoded or written on yellow-colored paper or construction paper. 2. Provide spaces in between the skills for cutting. 3. Do the same with the hard skills on a blue-colored paper or construction paper. Directions: 1. Assign one learner to act as the it. 2. Give the mechanics of the activity. Mechanics: all learners will form one big circle, including the it. There should be no extra seats aside from those occupied by the learners. The it will hold the box containing the list of skills. Then, he will ask a learner from the circle to pick a paper from the box. The it will read the skill on the paper and ask the learner if she possesses such skill. Example: multi-tasking. Is this your skill? If the answer is yes, everybody will stand and move to the next seat on their left. If the answer is no, everybody, including the it, will stand and find a seat across the circle. The learner who cannot get a seat becomes the new it. To add perk to the response, the learner who is called by the it is instructed to say yes, not yes if the answer is affirmative. If the answer is negative, learner answers, "Oh no, I don't have it." For every skill picked, ask learners, in what profession is the skill useful? Gather responses. Do the next round using the same procedure. Guide questions. 1. What did you feel while doing the activity? 2. How did this activity help you determine the skills that you need in the workplace? 3. How will the identified skills prepare you in your preferred profession, vocation, and future? 4. What other insights do you have from this activity? Note: tell students that those who got blue paper got the hard skills while those who picked the yellow paper got the soft skills. Main activity, 20 minutes. Procedure: 1. Group together those with the same field/cluster preferences, based on the choices they made as reflected in the previous modules. Have each cluster sit in a circle. 2. Assure the learners that they are on the right track toward attaining their dream careers, but that they need to understand the skills and qualifications required. 3. Provide each group a copy of the career progression sheet, task 1. The leader of each cluster will read the content of the career progression sheet to their group members. 2. The leader will encourage each member of the group to tell the skills and abilities they possess that coincide with their chosen career. Assign a group secretary to note down the sharing of each member. 3. After the discussion, the secretary will read to the class the list of strengths, skills, and abilities mentioned in the sharing. Guide questions. Do the skills and abilities that you possess fit into the requirements stated in the career progression sheet? Based on the skills and abilities you believe you possess, what position best fits you? Does this complement with the career you want to pursue? What are your insights or realizations about the activity? Lecturette, 20 minutes. Examining one's life is an important prelude to success. Socrates once said that an unexamined life is not worth living. Hence, in making a career decision, a process of self-introspection is essential. It is all about exploring and assessing one's skills, interests, abilities, and values, and combining these to result in a satisfying life and career in the future. Such self-introspection is essential because the most important thing in the field of human resource today is the inner totality of a person. Consider the following scenarios. The scenarios presented support the trend that employers prefer to hire applicants primarily based on attitude rather than aptitude. Many industries, employers, and human resource managers share the same perspective in hiring new employees. It also shows that technical skills are essential in operating a business. The success of a company includes commitment, focus on the job, humility, and industry of its employees. Studies regarding hiring methodologies established facts that skilled and experienced employees with negative attitude and perspective fail quickly, while the lesser experienced ones with excellent attitudes succeed better in the long run. Torren, 2015. Wherever you go, you carry your attitude with you. So it is important to be aware about the totality of your persons as future workers in different industries and other workplaces, including the skills that you possess, those that need to be developed, and those that need to be improved. By doing so, you will be tailored to become competent employees in today's industry preferences, and eventually become best managers in the future. One who plans to venture into enterprising activity must also consider these skills, as human resources will play a critical part in the success of the business organization. There are two major classifications of skills: Doyle, 2016, hard skills and soft skills. Hard skills refer to the functional abilities and are generally taught and learned in school, from experience, and from reading books, and are evaluated through levels of competencies. A concrete example of this is one's speed in producing work outputs. It also applies to the number or kind of machines a person can operate. These skills are constant across work settings, situations, and workers, which are acquired over time. Examples of hard skills are the following: 1. Encoding. 2. Machine operation. 3. Heavy equipment operation. 4. Carpentry. 5. Computer programming. 6. Analyzing. 7. Computing. Soft skills refer to the personal characteristics and traits of an individual and which are not measurable. Over time and with a positive mindset, these can be developed and enhanced through various opportunities such as values formation and team building. However, the employee himself/herself should have the will and the right attitude to make the necessary adjustment in order to build on these values and traits. Examples of soft skills are as the following: 1. Teamwork. 2. Communication. 3. Flexibility. 4. Patience. 5. Persuasion. 6. Time management. 7. Perseverance. 8. Decision making. 9. Honesty. 10. Humility. Your career should be a platform for you to forward your best skills, knowledge about self, and your abilities. Developing and improving your hard skills and creating a balance of your soft skills will not only ensure a promising career, but a healthy, meaningful, and happy life. Inasmuch as skills are important in the world of work and the business industry, consider also the job qualifications relevant to your career preferences. These are basic requirements entailed by a certain job that also include work experience, personal qualities, lines of expertise, and educational credentials. Sample qualifications for specific careers are included in Appendix 15 for reference. Guide questions. 1. Are you aware about your hard skills? Your soft skills? 2. Are these skills relevant to the career you want to pursue? 3. What do you intend to do with the skills that you do not possess or are not yet prominent in you? 4. Do you think you are on the right track about your career goal? Why? Application, 15 minutes, Task 1, 1. Distribute copy of self-assessment skills inventory sheets to students, Appendix 16. 2. Tell students to write the hard and soft skills that they possess, including their interests and qualifications. 3. Collect the completed sheets for compilation in the student's portfolio. These will be available as ready reference by the guidance counselor/career advocate for career counseling and for other related purposes. Task 2, I resume, individual resume writing. A resume is a powerful tool that markets an applicant's skills, strengths, and competencies to prospective employers. It provides brief, yet substantive information about how the applicant can contribute to a company or organization. In this activity, students will package themselves for employment purposes, applying their significant learning in the activities of the previous session. Procedure 1. Discuss briefly the importance and the parts of a skills-based resume. Give them a sample copy of a resume as their guide. 2. Guide the learners in making their own skills-based resumes. 3. Let them recall what they wrote in SUSI, their different skills, interests, and qualifications, which they could use to construct their resume. Read to the learners the importance of a resume, as summed up the article, How to Write a Resume. Think of your resume this way: it is a means to advertise yourself as to what you can offer to an organizational setting. Remember that your goal is to be qualified for interview for a prospective job. To do this, you must view your resume as a marketing tool to move you closer to your dreams. Therefore, you need to see it as your marketing tool. However, the resume alone is not the sole factor to land a job. The point is, it's a first step that you need to master with competencies. Reflection, 10 minutes. The learner's experience in writing their resume is one of the major trainings in marketing themselves to potential industries. Allow them to share their major learning from the activity by asking the following questions. Have them write their answers in their journal. 1. What interest, skills, and qualification for your chosen career were you able to identify as you were writing your resume? 2. What did you feel while preparing your resume? 3. How will this help you in your chosen career? 4. Do you think your resume will pass the requirements needed for your job? Why? Evaluation, 15 minutes, elevator pitch. It is essential for 21st century learners to be aware and confident in knowing and developing their skills, talents, and abilities, as these shall be translated into future jobs and opportunities. In today's setup of job interviews, job fair is common in the Philippines, and it is vital that learners are equipped with the knowledge and skills necessary for this endeavor. They should know and be confident to present their best introduction as to who they are and what they can do best in the shortest possible time. Procedure 1. Introduce the elevator pitch interview, which has to be executed in 30 seconds. The learner will act as the resource manager and another, the interviewee. 2. The interviewee will present his/her skills, abilities, and qualifications in an oral form as brief as it can be to the human resource manager. Guide questions in formulating the elevator pitch, speech. 1. What do you do best? Skills. Learner should be able to identify and articulate for himself/herself and to a potential interviewer what he/she can do best. Example, I am articulate in written and oral communication. My expertise is in hairdressing. I am currently an active member of the Supreme Student Government. 2. What characteristics best describe you? Example, I am a good listener and I value people. I learn fast and I can finish a task independently. I am a good team player and believe I am an asset to the company. 3. What do you enjoy doing? Example, I am interested in manipulating computers. I like solving mathematical problems. I like to study about nature. 4. What is your purpose for applying for work? Example, this job is an opportunity for me to share and further enhance my skills in designing. I am inspired by the assistance your company is offering to the less fortunate yet deserving students. 1. Call on volunteers to present his/her elevator pitch speech. 2. Tell the class, based on the presentation, let's give him/her a 2 thumbs up and say hired. Teacher makes a pointing and thumbs up gesture to the presenter. Note, discuss the reality that some applicants may be denied but that they can apply in other establishments or venture into other enterprising activities, depending on what suits their qualifications, skills, and abilities. Guide questions. 1. How did you feel when you were asked to present yourself? 2. In what way did this activity help you to make plans and prepare for the future? 3. With your skills and abilities, what can you contribute to your country 5 to 10 years from now? Note, play the song Pinoy Ako by Orange and Lemons. Let students form a big circle and hold hands together while singing the song with appreciation to Filipinos who bring pride to the country. Come up with alternative strategies in the absence of electricity or player. Assignment: coordinate with the English teacher to provide assistance in the enhancement, improvement, or rewriting of learners' resumes.